the bones and bend the back.
Back in 1693, the people of Salem, Massachusetts, witches,
Yes?
thought they got rid of the Sanderson sisters for good.
We shall be back!
300 years later, it's Halloween Eve, and they're back.
We're home!
Are you boys a little old to be trick-or-treating?
We're talking about 3 ancient hags versus the 20th century. How bad can it be?
Now they're digging up old friends and running amok. Looking for the one thing they miss most.
You stay for supper.
I'm not hungry.
But we are.
Only one boy has the power to stop them
Prepare to die again!
You have no powers here, you fool!
before all Salem falls under their spell.
Hello, you!
Walt Disney Pictures presents Bette Midler,
Hello?
Sarah Jessica Parker,
Would thou dance with me?
and Kathy Najimy. Hocus Pocus.
Into the night!
They love to fly, and it shows.
Good night. Sleep tight. No screaming.
What's going on, beautiful people? YouTube, Bart here once again, coming straight from the Tully Zone, whatever that means. Whatever. Thank you all for coming by, stopping, liking, sharing, subscribing. To all the new viewers, thank you for stopping by. For all the returning viewers, thank you for returning. For the future viewers, I hope that we can earn that subscription. You hit that red subscribe bar down below. But today, we're getting into another Spooktacular review for a fun, scary movie you can watch during this time of October. We're going to get into Hocus Pocus. That's right, Hocus Pocus. A movie itself that can land itself in the retro blast of this channel. But it's going to come here in the Spooktacular review. Hocus Pocus stars Bette Midler as Winifred, Sarah Jessica Parker as Sarah, Kathy Najimy as Mary, Omri Katz as Max, Thora Birch as Danny, and Vanessa Shaw as Allison. We also have a character called Thackeray Binks, who's a cat, and his voice is done by Jason Martin, but Sean Murray is his human form. This movie came out July 16th, 1993. And it is a Halloween staple for those who enjoy this time of year. You can catch it on Disney Plus, or, you know, if you want to buy it on DVD, Blu-ray, what have you. Basically, this movie is about a coven of witches, Winifred, Mary, and Sarah, during the time of Salem, because the story is based off of, the Salem history with witches and stuff, and the coven of witches were captured, so to speak, and Thackeray was kind of, when he was transformed into the cat, he kind of made it to where he guarded the place so the coven of witches wouldn't be released to cause mayhem and destruction for the good people of their neighborhood. But however, Allison, the friend of hold on, I want to make sure I get names right. But yeah, all right. So Danny and Max are brother and sister, right? And they meet Allison, and they bring Allison brings them to the house because of, at that point, being a legendary thing to have in the neighborhood. And at that point, you know, as they're investigating the house, they inadvertently release the coven of witches, and they decide to want to take all the children of Salem for themselves for nefarious means. And while they're doing that, they are distracting the parents, you know, to not go home right away, so, you know, their children can be kidnapped and used again for nefarious purposes by these witches. And it's up to our heroes here, Danny, Max, and Allison, with the help of Thackeray Binks, to recapture the witches and to send them back to from whence they came from. It's really not. It's like a family. It is a family movie for sure. There's some funny parts in it. Bette Midler, Sarah, and Nick, Kathy, the actresses who do the witches, man. They are really a delight. You could tell they were really having a fun time with this movie. I think everyone came across having a great time doing this movie. I think the chemistry for the whole cast was great. And of course, it's, you know, wonderfully shot. And it's just a good time for all. If you really are getting into getting your children, younger children, into horror movies and the spirit of Halloween, so to speak, I think this would be a great movie for them to dip their toes into, because a lot of it is kind of cartoonish scariness, you know, where you're not going to get, like, say, the gore or the craziness of a Saw movie or a Freddy Krueger movie or something like that. This is just a great movie to sit around, like I said, with the family, with a tub of popcorn and some chips or whatever, and just enjoy yourself. The witches, as much as they cause problems and will scare, they get the upcomings at the end. And even Thackeray gets to become a boy once again. There's a sequel to this movie that I have yet to see. I've been meaning to see it. It does look interesting, you know. And being I'm a completist and all, I have to see where the story goes at this point, right? I'm unsure if there's any other media surrounding this, like, say, comic books. I don't think there's ever been a show or a cartoon based off of this franchise, but, you know, you could have maybe did something cartoon-wise that was set in Salem and follows kids or whatever trying to figure out the mystery of the witches or something, but that's an idea for another time, or maybe not at all. You know, sometimes you can just leave things how they are. This movie, though, is a definite 8 out of 10 for me. It's up there. It gets a little silly sometimes, but considering it's a family movie, that's just more of a nitpick on my end than anything else. I really think that, again, if you're trying to get your younger kids into these type of movies, this is a great movie to ease them into it. Very like on the level of, say, Goosebumps or something like that, to where it's creepy when you don't have any reference to anything else, right? So these initial images are going to be like a little scary for the younger audience. But, it's up to us as the people in their life to explain it's just a movie and this and that, But, yeah, I really think that this is worth a watch during this time of year, or any time of year, even if you want to kind of watch this around Thanksgiving time and, do a family movie during that time and have this be the movie. Let that rock too, you know what I mean? It's kind of fits the general area feeling of fall and stuff. But that's my opinion of Hocus Pocus. I think it's just a great, fun movie for the family, for yourself, or even for a nice little cute date. But you let me know down below what you think of Hocus Pocus. And until next time, peace, Snookums.